Hello everybody, it's Mystic Mama Divine Healing, here to do an energy check-in on romantic journey, on a romantic journey, whether it's your twin flames or soulmates or divine partnership, whatever. Karmic relationships are also soulmates. So whatever, don't worry about the title or the label. This is for anyone who has a spiritual connection to someone and you want to find out what the energy is. I generally channel for those who are in separation or having some kind of challenge in their relationship. So if this fits you, and you are welcome. Welcome for those who are new. Look around. If you'd like, I would love for you to be a part of the Divine Healing Gang. So subscribe, like the video. Please like the video, guys, because it helps it go out and it helps the channel grow. It's something about algorithms or all that kind of stuff. So if you could just take a moment right now and like the video. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the video so it can get out to other people, for more people. When I do my readings, the energy is, divine masculine, divine feminine. That energy is, intersexual, if that's even a word or a phrase, but it can be interchangeable. You could be a man and be a divine feminine. You could be a woman and be a divine masculine. It's all about energy, not about the sex. So this is April 2nd. 3rd and 4th, okay, for the weekend, the first weekend in April. We're going to do a check-in on the energy between the divine masculine and divine feminine, whether they be twins or what have you, okay? So let's get started. Of course, I've already shuffled my decks. I've already done my meditation. I've cleansed and, recharged my decks, removed any stagnant energy that might be on them, and I'm ready to get started with a brand new reading. I do have a brand new deck. It's called The Soul's Journey. I freaking love it. It's a dope deck. I'm going to try not to curse, but y'all know me. Sometimes the F-bomb does fall out my mouth, and if you find it offensive, this might not be the channel for you, because sometimes I do curse and I do not want to offend anyone. It does not matter to me what race you are. It does not matter to me what sex you are. I am love. I give love. I receive love. I am love. I'm not about hate. I'm not about separating. This is a spiritual journey. We are all spiritual beings in flesh. And that's what I look at, the spirit. I don't give a damn if you're white, black, brown, yellow, whatever. I don't know anybody who's yellow anyway, but unless you got jaundice. But so that being said, I felt I needed to say that. I have some friends or people who have some problems, and if you have those type of hate problems, get your ass off my channel, because this is not where hate lives, okay? So let's go. I'm going to do one more shuffle because I was running my mouth. Spirit, we're going to check in on romantic connections, soulmates, any type of spiritual connection for the week of April, the first week of April. Okay, service. I feel good when I can help others. Okay, so that's the overall energy. The lesson that there has to be there's a service between the twins. This is shared energy, what's going on between the two of you. Both of you feel good when you can help each other. And that's understandable, because twin flames, soulmates, divine partnerships, these are energies, these are beings, these are light workers, these are, people that are here to raise the collective, to raise the vibration, the frequency of the very earth. So service, it's not a part. One of the things that people think, and they're so concentrated on, oh, I want to be with my twin flame, or, oh, I want to be with my soulmate. Oh my goodness, why can't we be together? But when you realize and you have an actual understanding that this situation is really not about a romantic connection, even though it's tied to a romantic connection, it's about the service. there is something that you were sent here to do specifically, that your twin flame or your romantic partner, your person that you're thinking about, triggers you to be the best person that you could be so that you can offer a service to the collective, to the universe. This is a powerful union. This is not a basic relationship. If you want a basic relationship, go find someone basic, shallow, materialistic, and don't care about your soul. And then you'll have a little basic relationship. But if you're in a relationship that's with a twin flame, a soulmate, a divine partnership, it's not basic at all. It's something that you were sent here specifically with the purpose. Some of you have written a contract with God and your person, and there's a service that you have to do. So the overall energy is both partners, both counterparts, recognizing that there is a service. Okay, they are here to provide a service and a purpose. Okay, there's something that you're here to do. This relationship was just not, it was for you to see that there's an unconditional love and how amazing that is, but it's actually because you're here to do something for the collective to raise the frequency. So yeah, that's happening between the romantic partnerships this weekend. You're feeling good when you can help others, so you might be helping, doing something. I'm going to pull 2 more cards. Courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. These is a lot of cards. These are a lot of cards. I'm going to take 1 more card, please, because this is the crown of the crowning energy of the reading. The crown and energy of the reading, and I need 1 card because these are lessons. These are lessons that you need to be learning. So this weekend there is there's service and 2 messages. Well, 3 came out. Energy at the bottom of the deck is freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Yeah, these are 2 people who realize, who have an understanding that happiness is something that is created from within. There are no external circumstances that can bring you the happiness. You can't have, for whatever reason, I'm feeling compelled to use some of my Divine Feminine oil right now. Oh, that is such a lovely, lovely fragrance. It's beautiful. I created with these own little fingers. It smells wonderful. I do have it for sale if anybody's interested in that. We have courage, we have envy, and we have perseverance. Okay. I know for myself personally, perseverance has come out for me personally every single time. Every time I pick up this deck, it has something to do with me. Mystic Mama, Melissa, what have you, perseverance comes up every time. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to, okay? I am a perseverer, okay? Envy, and these are lessons, okay? That whatever you set your mind to, so whatever you have decided to do, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, whatever you've decided to do and you set your mind to it, you better persevere and stick to it, because you create, you manifest what it is that you want, what it is that you want to see. I was telling somebody earlier about their imagination being where that's part of your imagination, lives in your soul, so therefore your imagination is part of your soul, and you create your world based on what's coming from your soul. You should, because if you make it from your mind, it's going to be that's a negative energy, and it's going to be a little bit difficult. And then envy. So somebody in this relationship, or maybe both of you, are envious. I am the same as everybody with different challenges. Okay, there may be things going on around you. People may be doing things that you perhaps want to do. Maybe you are trapped in a relationship, in a situation. Maybe your funds, your money isn't available for you to do things that you see other people do, and you are envious. But you know, you are the same. You're no better. You're no less, though. But you have different challenges, okay? You're on a different path than another person. And envy is not a negative emotion. Envy is looking at something or looking at a situation and saying, you know what, I would like to do that. You don't feel any ill will toward that person or persons who are doing something or living in a certain way that you would prefer to, you would like to be in that energy. But you can be, but you have different challenges, okay? So envy is not ugly. Jealousy, that's ugly. People consider envy and jealous the same thing. Jealousy is a negative emotion. Envy is not negative. Envy is like, oh wow, I can't get that. I would love to be able to do that. And I can do that. I just have to do it. I have some different challenges to get to that place. Or maybe that's not my journey, okay? Whatever it is, it's not envious. It's not negative. And courage, okay? I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So, because, and the bottom of the deck is freedom, and not playing the blame game. Blame is under that. So I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Happiness comes from within. So let's look at courage. We'll look at the 3, and this is the energy that's shared between. So these are lessons that both the divine masculine and the divine feminine are learning. Not to be afraid, knowing that the inner strength and facing the fear with confidence. Okay, recognizing that they see things that you may or may not be envious of, but you can create that. And as long as you persevere, as long as whatever you set your mind to, you know that you can do, and you make movements to make that happen, what you're going to end up with is freedom. Freedom in your very soul. So even if you are, I've always said, like with people who are substance abusers and they can't afford to get away from a lifestyle that they no longer want to be involved in, embroiled with, okay, like everybody that you live with or everybody around you is like a drug addict or something, but what you would have to do is persevere, knowing that if you set your mind to it, that you won't do it. And maybe if you have to stay in your bedroom, stay away, because everybody, once you walk outside your bedroom, only place that you have is your bedroom, and that's your safe space. Well, you persevere in there and you stay in there, because that's going to allow you the freedom, okay? You will be able to make moves and move yourself out of that, but until you can, just know that you have the courage, that you are in service, and don't be envious, okay? You are the same. Don't look at that as a negative deal. So let's look at courage, and I'm going to read this to you. I find the inner strength to face fear with courage. You need to remind yourself that part of the challenge of being a soul is learning to honor your own power. I find so many people don't honor their own power. They're subjective to what other people's thoughts and moods and attitudes and beliefs traditionally. And they really feel that they need to sometimes succumb to that and to allow that to be how they're led. But Spirit is telling you the courage, and one of the ways to find courage is sun. Courage can be found out under that sun, meditating under the sun, because courage, strength, and courage, strength, and wisdom are attributes of the sun. The sun is a male energy, okay? It's a masculine energy. This is directly for the masculine. You need to get out under that sun, okay? And get your courage, okay? Build your courage. You need to remind yourself that part of the challenge of being a soul is learning to honor your own power. By listening to your inner voice and following its advice, you're acknowledging the perfection of your intuition. Fear is only an illusion, and obstacles are great opportunities for you to demonstrate that coming from a place of love will conquer all of fear's disguises. Perhaps you're changing career paths or entering or leaving a relationship. This test has been put before you because it's an opportunity to prove to yourself that you and only you can make the correct decision. By not taking that step forward, you may find yourself 2 steps back, only to find the same obstacle again. So you need to find courage. You need to stand in your power. You need to recognize that the power, the strength is coming from you. I do know, look at that. That looks like a sun too. I do know that you can meditate under the sun and tap into the sun's power. The sun's energy definitely is the masculine, okay? We all know that in the tarot deck, the masculine, the sun, it stands for the masculine. It's also the happiest card in the deck. So stand under the sun for a few minutes, okay, 10 minutes at the least, and clear your mind and reach into the resources that the sun will bring. And it will manifest, and it will actually trigger and move swiftly, because you are recognizing that this is who the sun is. So the divine masculine, go stand under the sun. Think, clear your mind, get some courage, okay? Get some courage, and don't be envious. Let's see what this is about. What's the envy about? Why are you envious, okay? This is the energy sharing between these guys. The counterparts this weekend. Envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. You must learn to accept that the obstacles in your life have been chosen by you. Can I say that one more again? Every obstacle that you are facing in your life right now, you chose it. You did. You chose that shit, okay? To be jealous of the soul path of another is to doubt your ability to judge what's best for you. Again, being jealous of another person's journey is you doubting yourself, okay? You know what's best for you. And sometimes our choices, because we haven't had the courage to stand in our own power, sometimes our choices have ended up being obstacles in our path. But those obstacles, you got to admit, and you have to face the fact that the obstacles you have created for yourself. It is human nature to covet the perceived luxuries of someone on a different journey. But try to emulate him, to try to emulate him or her is not being true to your own guidance. Say you've got somebody in your life and you are, I'm thinking of a situation where there is this couple who seems like they have everything. They go on world trips, you know, they look like they have the perfect family. It looks like so much happiness and joy is going on. And it's not your purpose to emulate that. That's their journey, okay? That is their journey. You have chosen this life, and you chose these circumstances for a reason. If you are a twin flame, it was also that you could learn lessons. If you are a soulmate and in a deep connection, it was you chose this and the obstacles and you knew in the beginning that you were going to go through this. So you've chosen this life and these circumstances for a reason. By disregarding that and following in the footsteps of another, you're only setting yourself up for confusion and disappointment. Don't try to be who another person is. Don't try to live as another person lives. Stop trying to keep up with the Joneses. Stop looking across at someone else's lawn thinking that that's better than yours. They got to fucking water their grass. They got to put their fertilizer. They got to put work in just like you. They just make it look a little bit easier. Okay? You never truly know what's going on in another person's life, and what personal challenges he or she may face. So to be envious of that is a fool's game. You're a fucking fool. You're stupid, okay? Because they're not, especially if these people are, you see that they're really materialistic and shallow. Their shit can be crumbled. They can be taken out in one day, because they haven't built up anything spiritually. And if it is built up spiritually, it's really based on a shallow aspect of it, okay? So being authentic to your inner voice, because only you know what is your best interest. Nobody knows what's best for you truly but you. They can say they know you. They can say they know what's best for you. Unless it's a twin flame and y'all both rocking the same soul, nobody can speak on that. Okay, a twin flame can speak on that because a twin flame shares the same freaking soul and the same frequency, and they know because they live the same thing that you do. Soulmates with a deep connection, spiritual connection, do the same as well. But if you don't follow your own path, you will have to reincarnate in an attempt to learn your original lessons. You're going to go through this again in another life. You're here to learn lessons and to move on. And to give yourself to a service. There is a service that you and your twin flame, you and your love connection are here to do. Okay? So that's envy. Let's go on with the perseverance. Let's move forward to perseverance. I know what I am. I am what I am. I feel like Popeye. I am what I know what I can do. Whatever I set, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. As a soul, you are on a mission in this physical dimension. You are the only one who knows the correct path to take. Nobody else can put you on your path. You have to, they can give you advice, they can give you guidance, but if it don't feel right in your spirit, you follow your spirit, you follow your soul. It is your journey, specifically for you. Your intuition. Your intuition is your connection to spirit. It is your compass. You have the power to stay the course, and you're stronger and more determined than you might think at first. In order to experience many successes in life, you must mature and realize the strength within yourself and the quality of the inner courage. Life doesn't just happen. We must make it happen. It is natural for us in this human school to shy away from what we believe is difficult. Like some people like to stay where it's comfortable. They don't want to put in the effort because it's comfortable. And they might even be comfortable in a toxic relationship because all they've been beat to it. As my ex-husband would say, you were beat to it, okay? You just constantly lived in it and you fucking thought it was a norm, and it's not a norm. So, yeah. We are afraid failure, ridicule are coming up short. I'll read that again so you'll hear it. And this is for me. I got to read it for myself because I can hear it. Life doesn't just happen. We make it happen. It's natural for us in this human school to shy away from what we believe to be difficult because we concern ourselves with how others will perceive us. We are afraid of failure, ridicule, or coming up short, okay? I definitely, I don't care. And generally I don't care what people say or think, but when it comes to like people I really respect, people that I really hold near and dear, I am concerned how they see me. I am concerned about that. And that's why this card keeps coming up, because I shouldn't be concerned about that, because my spirit, my intuition is tuned into spirit, and I know that, and I know I'm on a spiritual journey, and I know what my purpose is, and I know what my gifts are, but I still, like my twin flame, I concern myself on how he'll perceive me, or how my besties will think. Do they think I'm crazy for being on this journey or whatever? But now is the time to make proper changes and take risk and do things you never thought you could do before, and that's what I'm doing. Your soul must learn to become aware of its inner strength. Live the joyfulness your soul yearns for and engage in activities you've always wanted to try but you were afraid you'd fail at. Your soul would not yearn for something that you couldn't accomplish. You have the strength and the fortitude to be capable of greatness. Okay, Spirit, thank you. Rock, rock, rock. So perseverance. Stand there in your strength, don't just keep on. Just keep on. Don't stop. All right. Don't let your fears. So the energy at the bottom of this deck, and then we'll move on. Freedom. I possess the power and free will to create my own happiness. Your soul is open to receiving new wisdom. There is that wisdom. Get out under that sun. Courage, wisdom, and strength. Your soul is open to receiving new wisdom and insights that will allow it to make the right choices for its own growth. Remember that you're never a victim of other people or their circumstances. You have complete control over your own choices. By following your heart and being authentic to yourself, you present the real you to the world. Making decisions based on other people's expectations is not the true path to happiness. You are responsible for creating your own reality. So if you're trying to make someone happy, if you're trying to live and behave and move in a manner that is for someone else's happiness, then you're a fool, okay? And you're not going to be free, and you're going to be miserable. And if you choose that, you choose that. And that's sad, okay? So don't blame nobody for the choices that you make, okay? You make those choices yourself. You want to live in sorrow, or you do want to live in freedom. These things are things that you decide. Every soul is unique, including yours. Don't give up. Don't give in to peer pressure or urge to fit in. You don't have to be just like everybody else is. You are your own person. You're the only one who truly knows the real you. So feel free to march to the beat of your own drummer. That's how you live in freedom, okay? So I'm going to put these up a little bit. Put these up a little bit, and let's get started with the courage, perseverance, and, you know, freedom at the bottom of the deck for what's going on between this romantic collection, this romantic connection. All right, so I've got the Witch's Tarot here. The new, I think it's called the New Witch, or what's this thing called? Modern Witch. The Modern Witch Tarot. I've already shuffled them. I'll give them one more little shuffle and cut them. What's going on this weekend between this romantic connection? Two of Wands, all right? There is a decision being made. A decision being made this weekend. Or not. Looking out at the shore. Having two choices. So the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine had two choices this weekend. Excuse me, I didn't mean to. I'm going to put this a little bit so you can see me shuffling. Okay. Courage, envy, perseverance, and service. Two of Wands. Okay, so I'm going to ask, we'll do the Divine Feminine first. What's going on with the Divine Feminine this weekend? What's going on with the Divine Feminine? What's this Two of Wands about? What's this Two of Wands about? That shit is seriously spinning. Okay, the High Priestess. The Divine Feminine is in her High Priestess energy. She's using her intuition to make a decision. She's using her intuition to make a decision. There's something that she's pondering. There's something that she's thinking about. And she's going, I mean, and this is a major arcana card. This is major energy. She's gone inside. She's not saying about her decision. She's not saying about what it is that she wants to do. But she's definitely there. She's finding the courage. Okay, so what else? I'm going to take 3 more cards for the Divine Feminine. 3 more cards about what's going on with her this weekend. She's making a decision. What's this decision about? What is she not saying? The 9 of Wands. Okay. So the Divine Feminine is on guard. Okay. She's had this Divine Feminine, and with this Two of Wands, she's making a choice. She's going inside, but she doesn't know if she wants to take on this situation because she's been hurt before. What else? What else? Yeah, she might not be getting any sleep. I know that it wasn't the weekend, but it was last night. It was very difficult for me to sleep last night. I mean, I think it was maybe about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning when I finally went to sleep. I was not in this tortured energy, though. So there are some divine feminines. There is the 9 of Wands and the 9 of Swords. So this divine feminine is, she's trusting her intuition because she has been hurt. She's been very hurt, and she's had some sleepless, tortured nights. Okay. What else? One more card, Spirit. Ooh, that went popping off. Yeah, because of the 9 of Wands, okay, there has been some in and out energy, all right? Wow. And the energy at the bottom of the deck is the Tower. Okay. Okay. With the lessons that had to be learned between the divine masculine and the divine feminine, she knows. Okay. She knows. She's found the courage. The high priestess has gone inside. She knows. She has the secrets. Okay. She knows what it is that she wants. She knows who she is. That's crazy. I seriously just bought some boots just like that not too long ago. I just noticed that. But this divine the high priestess, she's not saying a lot, but she does know the secrets. She knows what has happened. She knows about those 2 choices. Okay, there's 2 choices that she has to make. There are 2 decisions. There's a decision that she's trying to make. She's not really feeling the divine masculine because the divine masculine has hurt her. She does have she's very guarded with this, you know. She's look at her. She's a wounded soldier. She's been through a lot of shit with this divine masculine. She's been through a lot of shit, a lot of crying, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of hurt because her divine masculine, it was coming in like a Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands comes in with, look at that. He comes in with the hard dick and he retreats. He's kind of like in and out energy. He'll come, he'll drop off the penis. He'll leave no love or nothing. No, I mean, it's just really in and out energy. He comes in, is hot and is passionate. Look at that horse. He's coming in really fast, but then that motherfucker retreats. It's not stable. It's not consistent. This is crumbs. And that's why, you know, this divine feminine is feeling this way this weekend, because she does know. She does have her intuition. She stands into her intuition. Look at that purple robe. This woman is powerful. This woman is royalty. She's a queen. She's an empress, okay? She is the high priestess. She knows the secrets of life. She knows what decision, you know, she's needing to make a decision. But does she make a decision and go back into this relationship or this energy where she knows she was hurt and she knows that this put her in a tizzy and it hurt her so, and this the Knight of Wands, I mean, is the divine masculine coming in with this bullshit again. If he does, she's not going to be acceptive of that. She's going to be guarded about that. It's going to cause her to lose sleep. She's lost some sleep over it, and she doesn't want this. But there is a tower at the end, okay, with this divine, and there are below that is the moon, which are secrets being revealed. And look at there's the hermit. So that's going inside and learning the truth, okay? And the 8 of Wands is some conversation coming in or some action coming in, and justice for who? The priestess. This is beautiful. So that's the energy that the divine feminine is in. Let me put these cards back here the way they were. That's the energy that the divine feminine is in this weekend. All right, so let's see what the energy the divine masculine is in. Where is the divine masculine's energy at? What's going on with his ace? All right. What's going on with the divine masculine spirit? Star falls out. What's going on with the divine masculine spirit, please, this weekend? April 2nd, 3rd, 4th, please. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Are you kidding me? No. Are y'all mirroring each other or what? Divine Feminine, 2 of Wands. Divine Masculine, 2 of Wands. So y'all both making choices. Word? A word is like that. Y'all both, you know, deciding what it is that you have to do. Okay, so let's take 4 cards for the Divine Masculine and his energy this weekend about his connection with his feminine. What's going on? Divine Masculine is making a decision. Divine Feminine is making a decision, knowing that they have 2 options, okay? One of them. Okay, what is this? This is the 8 of Swords. All right, so the 8 of Swords for the Divine Masculine gets an 8 of Swords. What else for the Divine Masculine? 8 of Swords, torture. The Divine Masculine is in his thoughts, overthinking, thinking too much. 9 of Swords. That's funny, you guys are kind of mirroring each other. The Divine Feminine is in the 9 of Swords, and the Divine Masculine is in the 8 of Swords. Both of you got the 2 of Wands. This wants to come out big time. This did come out in reverse. These are all mixed, so I'm going to take them as they came. No, it didn't come out in reverse. It came out right side up. And this is the 2 of Pentacles. So in some ways, there's a transformation. The Divine Masculine is tortured about the decision that there is a balance. Sometimes people look at the 2 of Pentacles as a twin flame. I don't particularly look at it like that, but some people do. So if you do, there is confirmation for you that you're in a twin flame relationship. This is, I see it as trying to balance, okay? And this is trying to balance with the transformation. This isn't a regular kind of Pentacles where there's like a jester or a joker or whatever that's trying to balance, and then one pentacle is higher than the other. This is trying to bring true balance and transformation. Changing, okay? Changing this torturous thought and making a decision that they want to balance. They want to come out and be fair and equitable to their Divine Feminine, because why? They know they put her in this bullshit energy where she doesn't really trust. She doesn't know if she can trust him or not. She doesn't know if he or she is going to come in with the same energy that they came in before the Knight of Wands, because this is a High Priestess, and one thing that High Priestess isn't, she's not going to deal with this bullshit. So the Divine, that's why she's guarded. The Divine Masculine is kind of tortured because he knows what a mess he's made of the situation, but he also knows that he wants to make a choice and move toward this situation, and he wants to balance it out, and he wants to be fair about it when he does, okay? What else? What else is going on with the Divine Masculine toward his feminine? What else is happening between the Divine Masculine towards his feminine? Please, Spirit, and thank you. I need 2 more cards. What's happening between the Divine Masculine? What's on his mind this weekend when it comes to his twin or his divine partner? 2 more cards, please. What's going on with the Divine Masculine? What's going on with the Divine Masculine on this journey? This card wants to come out. The Chariot. The Masculine wants to move forward on this, okay? He wants to move forward. He has been in a tortured mind state. But if you look at this 8 of Swords, that is a cocoon. There's a beautiful butterfly. And here is another butterfly. So he wants to come out of this tortured thinking. He has done some growth, Divine Feminine. So I know that you have the 9 of Wands Feminine and the 9 of Swords, and you're concerned. But look at this energy that's coming forth from your masculine. He's been in a metamorphosis kind of energy. He's changing into what? A butterfly that wants to offer justice. And he wants to come in. He's not playing. He wants to come in. There's movement, okay? There's movement. You might hear from his ass this weekend. I don't know. But, yeah, there's movement there. There is definite movement. There's transformation. Divine Masculine is not this dude. He does not want to come in like this anymore. He wants to come here and be fair. He wants justice. He wants to be equitable. He's not the same person. See, this is who he was before, but he's gone in metaphor. Okay, he's different. This is about, and these tortured thoughts and shit that's been in his head. He's about to fly away from all those negative thoughts and shit. Move forward. Okay, move forward. Come forward. And this is fast. He wants to come forward. This also could be he done freaked out and fucked up and ran away, but I don't get that. I don't get that feeling. All right. And one more card for the Divine Masculine. Okay. When I said I don't get that feeling, look what pops up. The Seven of Swords. And look at the fox. The fox is lame. Okay. So this is what I would say, feminine. Even though your masculine is rushing in, okay, and that there is a swift change of the energy and there is a transformation going on. They want to make a choice. You want to make a choice. They're making a choice. You're making a choice. You are cautious because of what has happened between you before, and rightly you should, because look at this energy, okay? There's a sly fox. He's peeking at you. This divine masculine is wondering if he can come in with the same shit that he came in before, actually, and get away with it. But he has changed. He has changed. The energy at the bottom of the deck is the Daughter of Cups. The Daughter of Cups is the Knight. Is it the Knight or is it the Page? Yeah, it's the Page. The Page of Cups. So he wants to come in and make a little peace offering. Okay, that's a baby duck, so take baby steps. Be careful. I have got to get clarification for what the hell that Nine of Swords, this, what is that about? Okay, well, let me slow down. I'm still going to pull a card, but I see the High Priestess for the feminine, okay, and we get the Eight of Swords. We have the Nine of Wands, and then we get for the masculine, we have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Swords, and then we have the Chariot. We have the Knight of Wands, and then we get the Seven of Swords. So when I read this, I was like, this is why. And this is why there's a hesitation. See, the masculine knows that he came in before. He came in with this Knight of Wands energy, which is inconsistent, which is really about, you know, basically getting his physical gratification and not considering what it is that you need, feminine. This is a very selfish energy, the Knight of Wands, and that they don't want to do that, but there is still that little part, so you got to be careful. It's just like there is that fox laying on there, but he wants to come in, and he doesn't want to come in that bullshit energy is what I'm getting. He wants to find the courage, okay? He's probably, there may be a little envy there. It could be on your side if your person is in a third party energy, divine masculine or divine feminine. There could be some envy. But at the end of the day, both of you want to make a decision. You want to make a decision that's going to serve the greater good. All right, let me find out some more information about these two. So, all right, Spirit, we've got this High Priestess energy. And these two are mirroring each other on what it is that they want to do. Okay, what it is that they want to be. There are lessons. They have persevered. This is not a relationship that just started last month or a couple of months ago. This is a relationship that's been going on for a long time, because there has been, look at those 9 wands, okay? And the 9, there's high numbers here. All right, so there's an understanding here. Spirit, what more do you want to tell us about this relationship? What's going on? Oh, wow. The energy at the bottom of the deck is both of you recognize that you could be happy, that this is contentment and joy. There's contentment and joy. You both realize that you are, these two recognize who they are to each other. They do want to come together. They don't want this Nine of Wands energy. All right, so that's what you're sharing. So what's the problem then? 4 cards for what's the problem between these two. I mean, there's some beautiful energy being shared here. There, you know, I think it's the past energy coming in with the 9 of Wands and the 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords is about fucking lying. It's about being dishonest. It's about cheating. Nobody wants, and the Divine Masculine is rushing in with this. No, you better not rush in with this, okay? Because the Divine Feminine is going to recognize that. That's the High Priestess. She's standing in, and look, when I'm talking about rushing in the Chariot, the Divine Masculine wants to come to you. But the High Priestess, she knows. She intuitively knows. You can't fuck with the High Priestess, okay? The High Priestess has intuition. She pays attention to her gut instinct. She pays attention to what Spirit is telling her. And she looks for answers spiritually. Like, she's not sitting around watching Real Housewives of Atlanta and talking about people's hairstyles and shit. This is a person who is definitely in tune to her own journey spiritually and follows, you know, what Spirit has for her to follow, okay? But she's got hurt fucking with the Divine Masculine before, so she's on guard, and she's had many sleepless nights over his bullshit. She doesn't want to do that anymore. And she's going to persevere because she knows whatever she wants to do, she can do. So, come on, Spirit, what's going on? Let's get some more. Let me get 4 cards, please, about these two. Oh, my goodness. We have the 4 of Wands, foundation and commitment. So, there is a desire for, you know, with the, making an option of some type of foundation, some type of commitment between the two of them. What else, please, Spirit? What else is going on with this couple? Wow. Breakthrough and awareness. This is my twin flame couple because I see an 11. I also see 2 different forms that are communicating telepathically in between their eyes there. You see that? I see that as Spirit and these two being able to communicate. This is the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is a new beginning, knowing the truth. There's a breakthrough and an awareness that's come up. That's why these 2 wands, both of these people know what's happening in their relationship, what's happening on this journey. They know that the ultimate, the 10 of Cups, and that's, some people could look at that as marriage, but that's not even like marriage. That's contentment and that's joy. You could live on your own single, you know, you could live by yourself and still be in contentment and have joy with another individual. So it's about a commitment. It's about an understanding. It's about a love and a giving, not an to a foundation. This is 1111. This is the twin flame cards. It's normally, you know, the 4 wands and 2 on each side looking like the twin flame. And this is what I call my twin flame card in this deck. And it pops up by what we traditionally call. So this is a twin flame or a deep soul connection. You do know that you will have happiness and contentment and joy with each other. There is these relationships, these soulmates, these spiritual connections, these twin flames are unlike anything else. Other people that, you know, have basic relationships, okay? They're basic. They're skin level. They don't go deep into the soul. A basic relationship is going to want you to, your partner is going to want you to, you know, do particular acts and deeds that's going to prove that you care for them or you care for the relationship. They don't particularly care about you doing any healing, any inner child healing. Divine partnerships, soulmates, twin flames, they have trauma. Most of them have trauma that has occurred when they were a child. People who are light workers, sometimes, you know, there's dark energy on the earth, and that dark energy doesn't want you to get your message out. So they will do drug abuse, alcoholism, you know, really bad situations, negative karmic relationships, just to keep you blinded so that you can't get into the point where you could be of service to the collective, okay? So Therefore, those relationships are kind of basic. And a relationship between a spiritual, a divinely derived partnership is not basic by any shape, form, or fashion. This is something that has been by the highest. You are part of the universe, where the other people are part of the universe in a different capacity. You are a part of the universe and a service to the soul, a service to the creating a higher frequency, a new order coming in, so to speak. Bottom of the deck is death. All right, so I need 2 more cards. So this is what's happening between it. Wow, wow, this is awesome. I made 2 more videos this week, and they're stuck in my laptop. I can't, for some reason they're hanging and or crashing when I go to finish the video and export it to YouTube. So that's why I think you haven't seen me since Monday, but that's why, because I've been having all kinds of technical issues. You see how I be having technical issues? It's because I'm not tech savvy, but I'm learning. Okay, what else do we have, Spirit? Isolated and alone. So what's happening, they're feeling away from each other. They're not, like I said, all this wonderful energy is popping off, but they are also feeling isolated and alone. Sometimes people can be around a whole group of people and being isolated and alone. This energy here, where the divine feminine might be feeling very alone, but the divine masculine wants to come in. He wants to come in. Or honestly, I don't even see that as coming in. Thank you, Spirit. I see this as not wanting to be in this fucking energy anymore, moving away. Chariot is also moving away from that lying and cheating and shit. It doesn't want to do that, okay? And they have perhaps left. The divine feminine may have left the masculine alone. The divine masculine may have left the feminine alone. Even sitting in a room of people, feeling all alone. That's the saddest shit. Being lonely and around a group of people. All right, 1 more card, please, for what's happening between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. This came out when a Barry pulled the card. Universal alignment. These 2 are lining up together. They are both mirroring each other. They are both following the star. They're both paying attention to what's in their soul. They see each other as each other's star, actually. That's beautiful. And they are lining up with spirit. They are lining up with the spirit. What's the energy at the bottom of the deck? Oh my goodness. No, it's not the bottom of the deck. This flipped over as well. Look at that. The star, the high priestess. There's hidden knowledge. It starts over here with the high priestess. It's ending over there with the high priestess, okay? This is also, when I look at this card, this is having inner knowledge. I'm seeing this as the divine feminine. I'm seeing this as the divine masculine. First of all, because, I called the divine feminine, but this is, I wanted to know what was going on between them both, okay, and what's happening between them this weekend. They're both going inside. They both have hidden knowledge. They both have an understanding. This high priestess you could actually see. She's in this royal cloak. She's on her laptop or whatever. She's definitely divine feminine. There's some moon there, okay, so there's some secrets and stuff that she's revealing, that's being revealed to her. This is a masculine energy, even though it does say high priestess. Look at those hands. I see that this person has gone inside, but their hands are still dirty. They have a knowledge. They have an understanding. They are passionate about it, too, with this red cloak. But you can't see them because they've gone inside. There's some hidden knowledge inside there. But I see these hands sticking out, and I see dirt. Okay, I see that there is still a little dirt going on, that there is still a masculine, still not moving completely, having hidden knowledge, but like their hands are like, what, I have an understanding of this, I'm coming, but I'm just coming out. I'm not revealing, just a little bit. I'm scared. That's what I get this. I'm afraid to come out any further. And with the universal alignment there, but being wanting to move forward to success and recognition. This relationship wants to move forward. So let's get, what do I want? I want to get some more about what's going on in the background. What's stopping these two from coming forward? I mean, there is mirroring each other. They want each other. There's a commitment that's wanted. There's the Ace of Swords coming through, standing on the truth. But there's someone still being isolated and left alone. What's going on? What is stopping this union, Spirit? What's stopping them from going forth? I mean, there is all kinds of knowledge here. What's stopping this union? What's stopping it? Okay. What's stopping it? There's a wishing well here. Is there not going to get the water? There's a 4 and a 1 that's to change. What's the conflict? What is the change that's stopping this relationship? There's hope in this relationship. Okay? There's hope there. Someone losing hope. Woo, my goodness. Okay, here's an 11, breaks down to a 2. All right, this is a bullwhip. This is a bullwhip. This is a bullwhip, and this, I always look at this as a piece of sage, but it's not, it's a broom. So there's a bullwhip and there's a broom. There's some discipline that needs to be happening here. This is what's stopping this relationship, okay? There is a hope. They do see that this is a wishing well. They do have a desire to be together. That's a sunrise. That is the you know, and the water is about emotions and going deep into the earth and being grounded and everything. And that's, you know, the conflict, I guess, is not being able to move in this way. But honestly, there's discipline it needs, okay? Somebody needs to sweep out the garbage, need to sweep their house, need to sweep their soul, need to come out from being hidden in that darkness like this hidden priest is, and live in their truth. Be disciplined, know who you are, stand in your power, and sweep out shit that needs to be swept away. This is a 2. This is about a partnership, okay? So that's one of the things. That's something that, you know, somebody has lost hope. They're losing hope. They've lost hope. Okay. What else is stopping this relationship, Spirit? What's stopping this relationship from moving forward? What's stopping the relationship from moving forward? Whoa. Okay. All right. A lot of this card reminds me of the truth, the Ace of Swords. This is this mask, okay? I see what I see. When I told you I saw that this is one person and then this is telepathically speaking to each other. I see that there is here, okay, that there are masks being worn, okay? There is this sun depicting the masculine, the moon depicting the feminine, and then there is something that's between them. And I know here I talk about it telepathically, but here I see that they're like the spirit is sending the messages down, but these two, there is a mask being worn. The mask has to be taken off. That both of them are pretending that this is something else. Both of them are pretending that this relationship isn't what it actually is. Although there is the high priestess knowing, there is the transformation of the wanting to, the divine masculine wants to balance this out and make it fair. This is what's kept it from moving forward. Our mask, okay? You can't wear a mask. You cannot wear a mask. You have to get rid of the mask. That's the foundation. That's a 40, breaking down to a 4. That's the foundation, okay? What else is stopping us from going forward? The Tower. This is the tower. This is but this tower looks a little bit different. It's not like this tower full of mayhem, okay? This is a divine, this is the spirit coming in and knocking some shit down so that people can get done what the spirit wants to get done, okay? This tower is a little bit different. This tower is being able to understand and trust that you are ending a cycle, ending a foundation, and it could be a big foundation, okay? You have to end this so that you can move forward. You have to, this is a 1 and a 9. A 1 and the 9 is taking it down. So there has to be a crumbling. There has to be, you have this foundation that you have built, or the divine feminine, the foundation that you have built has caused this blockage for you two, from you two coming together. But the 19 being there, the 10, this cycle is closing. This big, beautiful, strong foundation, you know, it's this has to cycle out before this couple can move forward. And here is the bridge. The bridge is the number 12. You're both going to the same destination, but you're doing it in different realms. The divine masculine I always see here, because they're going to the same destination getting across this divide. But the divine feminine is doing it in a little bit more ethereal, higher, as divine feminines do, because divine masculines, they think of things grounded in 3D, kind of, you know, while feminines see things a little bit more higher realm. So you're both headed on the same path, but not recognizing this, okay? Not understanding this. And that's, you know, thinking that you're on too different of a path, all right? So, but here you are. There you both are. This is building eternity. You know, this is building something. There is something you're not working together to build this, but there is spirit saying that this union is blessed. All right, this union is definitely blessed. So you have to have the courage. You have to persevere. You have to live in yourself. You have to apologize to yourself. You have to apologize to your feminine or your masculine to make this happen, okay? Because again, you are the star. The masculine sees the feminine as the star. He really does. He sees her as a star. And here it is confirming it, you know. Of all the people in the universe, the masculine sees it. That's a 16 breaking down to a 7. It's a spiritual union. So let's go to, what is it that, if you're a person that you're thinking about, if they could speak to you right now and give you some messages, what would they give you? What do they want to tell you? What do they want to tell you? What do they want to tell you? Spirit, what do these lovers, what does, we'll start with the divine masculine. What do you want to tell the divine feminine? What do you want to tell the divine feminine masculine? What do you want to tell the divine feminine masculine? What is it that you want to tell the divine feminine? You could tell her something right now. What would it be that you want to say? Whew. Could I get 2 messages, divine masculine, please? You don't want to, your divine masculine is trying to keep it tight. He doesn't want to tell it. Come on out. Oh my God. How many cards is this? Woo. I don't think you can take your reaction right now. That's why they've left you isolated and alone, and because they have been in this Knight of Wands energy and they have lied to you and cheated on you possibly in the past, and you knew it and you weren't about that shit, and you don't trust them, and you've lost sleep and they hurt you. So they're afraid that they can't take your reaction right now. So divine feminine, if you have any kind of contact with your masculine, let your masculine know, unless you feel this way. If you feel this way, and go about your business, okay? Don't sweat that. But if you don't feel, if you're not going to black on your masculine, okay, because everything that's happened happens for a reason. If you went through, this looks like some dark night of the soul energy to me. I do know that energy is not a good place to be in. I do know it's really devastating. But if you have worked your way through it and you're sitting in the high priestess and you have an understanding that things happen to us on this journey happen for a reason so that we can balance out and transform. And not only just with our divine masculine, but with your divine masculine energy that resides within you, because each of us have divine masculine, divine feminine energy, and it's about finding a perfect balance of transformation. So if you have found that and you are living in your best life, if you don't have all these negative emotions, if you're guarded, you should be guarded. If someone has hurt you, then you should look how they're moving. Don't be a fucking fool. I'm not saying just open your arms and take this person back and let them shit all over you like you did, because you will end up cycling out again. No, I'm not saying that at all. But I am saying that if you've done your work and you know who you are and you're living in your life and your purpose, and you know that this person gives you the ultimate joy, that you know success and freedom, and that it are part of this journey with your divine counterpart, then I would say don't be a bitch if they come in. Just let them know that they are welcome. All right. Even though I don't show it, I am sorry for how things went between us. See, don't be a bitch to them. You know, they might not be saying anything, and they might be a little bit of a smart ass or whatever, and because people don't know. They don't know how to express their emotions. Some people don't, and this person does not. You know, they don't appear to be sorry. They're not saying that they're sorry or anything like that. But actually, divine feminine, if you know who you are and you know your masculine, you know how your masculine feels, period, point blank. So I would say don't be a bitch if you are a bitch. And if you are just mad at your masculine for a moment, okay. But if you're one of those people that always call your masculine a motherfucker, dirty bastard, I can't stand him, I don't know why he did me like this, and I would gather to say that you're in your divine feminine distorted energy, or that wasn't a divine masculine at all. Okay, who are you? Because one of the things that's an earmark for these romantic situations is that they're not basic relationships. They're not going to mirror what you see on TV. They're not going to mirror, or maybe in some TV instances, but they're not going to see what you see on The Bachelor or something like that. These are not normal relationships. These are not everyday regular relationships, because you, beautiful feminine, and you, gorgeous masculine, are not a normal everyday basic soul. So you will not be able to maintain a basic relationship, because you're not going to be satisfied with it. The shit gonna be boring. Okay? I care too much about what others think right now. Your divine masculine is not up to it yet. They've not done the, they're concerned, you know, that where did it come out when I was talking about that? What was I saying? That they are concerned about what other people, I think it was envy, okay, envy. That's the lesson that they haven't learned. That's the lesson that they need to learn. These words are coming, or they don't have the fucking courage, okay? And they're worried about what other people are thinking right now, because they're envious of what other people got, all right? But one of the fucking things, you'll always be worried, because you'll never be what's meant for somebody's not meant for you, and you can get it yourself, okay? If you can't make a relationship fit like you want it to fit, if it's not going to fit, then that might not be the relationship for you. I had to walk away from 2 relationships because they were not for me. Even though I thought they were previously, they weren't for me. They didn't fulfill me. They didn't make me happy, okay? I'm happier now, all in this solitude, than I've ever been before in my life. I love my twin flame, love him beyond all measure, but I will not accept anybody lying to me and hurting me and coming in and out and crumbing me. I'll never do that again, okay? I've done that, been there, fuck that. And your masculine is saying, I need to go on my own ways. All right, so this is what happened. They needed to go on their own way. I do not think that this is what the energy is right now. They need to go on their own way and persevere, okay? They need to find courage. They need to let more than just their hands show. They need to come out of the darkness, okay? Because it's hidden in there. All right, Divine Feminine, what do you have to say to your Divine Masculine? What do you have to say to your Divine Masculine this weekend? What do you have to say? 2 messages, please. 2 messages, Divine Feminine. What do you have to say to your Divine Masculine? What do you... Girl, I said 2 messages. That's way too many. Or guy. 1 more message, Divine Feminine. 1 more message. What do you want to say to your Divine Masculine for this weekend? Okay. I know it might be too late by the time I figure things out, okay? Yeah, your Divine Feminine is telling you it might be too late by the time the Divine Masculine figures it out, because if it's a Divine Feminine and Divine Feminines that are single and are doing their work, they are not sitting, you know, around. I mean, you could sit around and hold space in your heart. I hold space in my heart. I don't sit around sewing and shit, okay? I will, you know, I do share conversations and stuff with people, and you know, and honestly, like I said, and I told you guys before, there are people that I work with that are on this twin flame journey. I do most of my work with twin flames. I have twin flames that I am in working with that are on different stages of their union. Some of them have just discovered that they are twin flames. Some of them are in union, have just recently come in union with their twin flame. Some of them have decided to walk off the journey. Why? It was too late. It was too long. Their person was evil as shit too. I can't say that I blame them. I know it might be too late by the time she's figured it out, this chick's got another soulmate, okay? Because the spirit will not allow you to be alone. They will bring someone to you, okay? They definitely will. I'm trying to think of what I want to say to you, okay? So the Divine Feminine is trying to think of what she wants to say. She doesn't know what to say because there has been possibly so much distance between the two that she doesn't even know what to say to the Divine Masculine, all right? And she just got caught up in the moment, okay? Just got caught up in the moment of passion, okay? She might be talking about something. I don't know what this Divine Feminine is talking about, honestly. But she's trying to think of what to say to you because she knows actually, you know, Divine Masculine doesn't have a clue what the fuck to say to her because he left her isolated and alone. He lied to her. He cheated on her. He crumbed her. He hurt her. He did all this dastardly, fucked up behavior, going on a lower path to get to the same direction while she was up in the air, all right, and not having any discipline. No discipline about themselves, all right? So, yeah, that's where they're at this weekend. Let's see, get some messages from the romance angels to see what the romance... Spirit, what do you have to say about this relationship? What do you have to say about this relationship, please? What do you have to say about this relationship? Energy at the bottom of the deck. Ooh. Reconciliation. Somebody from your past. Excuse me. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So... Spirit is saying that these two are coming back together. Spirit has said it. Okay, you know, reconciliation. It could be reconciliation between these two, or it could be somebody from your past is coming back because the Divine Masculine is still working on his shit. That's what it's looking like. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay, very soon. There's going to be a reconciliation very soon. Your person's going to see you. Your Divine Masculine, or your Divine Feminine, whoever it is, vice versa, is going to see you very soon. You're going to reconcile very soon. It's coming in. It's coming in. That's fucking fantastic, too. Congratulations. I'm happy for you. I love it when people reconcile, child. Be silly as shit. Be talking mad shit, too. I'm hating, but at the end of the day, it's phenomenal. 2 more messages from the Spirit about these two. I mean, I actually could stop there. I could stop there, Spirit. You decide what it is that you want, okay? Prepare yourself. Feminine, prepare yourself. Masculine, prepare yourself. Spirit is saying you two are coming together very soon. That's cool. Very cool. All right. Anything else, Spirit? Can I have 2 more messages, perhaps? Shoot. Who is this? Yeah, calling in your soulmate. My God. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations will help bring you together. So if you want, call in your soulmate. This is your soulmate. Reconciliation, very real soon. What you visualize, okay? I do crazy stuff. Like, I mean, I visualize. I'm about that manifestation now. I'm about that life because I love it when I see what I'm visualizing and what I'm manifesting comes into fruition. Okay, so there are things. I mean, there are things on my television that I mean, it's just there because it's my twin flame. Okay, and period, point blank. There are things that, and because I call in my soulmate. You know, I pray for him. I send him love and light every single day, even when I'm mad as shit at him. I do know that I got to stay in a higher vibration so that he can be lifted up, so that he can be protected and affirm, I am love, I give love, I want love, I receive love, I am love. All those things, peace, love, light, all of those help bring you guys together. So stay in your high vibration, feminine. Stay in your high vibration, okay? Nobody's telling you that you have to accept bullshit. It's highest vibration. Okay. And here's the last message from the Spirit. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So if you, Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine, if you are hanging on, if there's some remnants of energy from the past relationships, you need to release that. You can't move forward. You can't balance out and transform holding on to some same old stagnant energy. Especially energy got you holding your fucking head. Okay? Let it go. Let it go. Sometimes we be afraid to let things go, scared to let things go. The energy at the bottom of the deck. Healing family issues. Release your ex. Do what it is you have to do. Your love life benefits us as you forgive your parents. So this is clearly speaking to me about people who have been abandoned by their parents, by people who have been abused by their parents. Forget that energy. Let that energy go. Purge that energy. Damn it. Cry. Get mad. Do whatever it is you have to do, because that energy is what's stopping you now from living in a complete, full life of abundance and acceptance and freedom. Okay? Recognize that you have to heal those wounds. There are trauma affirmations that you can, for healing trauma, inner child wounds. Okay, and there are affirmations that you could do. There are meditation exercises that you can have to heal these. And I'm telling you that I have had my childhood wounds. I could sit here and just tell you mad stories and you'd be like, what the fuck? Yeah, they can be healed. They have to be healed for you to move forward. And it's astounding how many people who have been hurt, and not just little girls, little boys too. And boys are the worst. They don't want to tell you. Men do not want to share things that they like this. It's very difficult for them to do. But this is really serious here, and this is how you have to move forward. You can't just bury it and not look at it, because it causes you to have fucked up relationships. And you always will. Okay, so until you find that healing source, you can't give to yourself. You can't give to another person until you heal these wounds. All right, so that's what Spirit is saying. So let's get some guidance from Spirit, and then we'll close out. We'll get some guidance for Spirit, and then we'll close out. What information, what do you want to share, Spirit? Give me 2 messages for the Divine Feminine, please. 2 messages for the Divine Feminine. Hope, baby girl. Hope, baby boy. Remember this card. Hope. Don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. We got reconciliation very soon calling in your mate, so don't lose hope. The hope is not dead. The hope is not gone, sweetie. What else do you want to tell? Spirit wants to tell you to hold on to that hope. Oh my God. I hear my phone about to look like it's about to die. I certainly don't want to have that like I did earlier this week, not have it. Okay, so we've got hope for the Divine Feminine. One more message for the Divine Feminine Spirit. Memories. Okay, memories. What is that? Calling your soulmate, release your ex, and reconciliation very soon. Okay, healing. So if you have some healing that you need to do, sweetheart, heal those memories, okay? Trust and don't lose hope and heal. You have some more healing to do, heal. Do some purging, you know? But this is beautiful. You have 10 of Cups with your person. You both are mirroring each other. What do you have to say to the Divine Masculine Spirit? What do you have to say to the Divine Masculine for this weekend? What do you have to say to the Divine Masculine for this weekend, please? 2 cards. Innocence. Love with the innocence of a child. Heal those issues that you have, okay? You are innocent, even though it looks like you may be a bastard. And even though you have done, you want to be innocent. You are changing. You want to start this off and have this as an innocence. Find the courage to stand in innocence and freedom, okay? Knowing that your Divine Feminine is your star, and you know it. Without a shadow of a doubt, you know it. Okay, so what else, Spirit? For the Masculine, one more card. One more card, Spirit, for the Divine Masculine. One more card. One more card for the Divine Masculine, please. Thank you. Divine Masculine, be patient. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with those around you this weekend. Look at this. This chick is meditating, okay? Divine Masculine, meditate. This will bring you patience and understanding, okay? So this is what Spirit is saying to you. You need to meditate, go inside, all right? And meditate and have that experience, that innocence. Meditate and healing those family issues. There's some issues you need to do. All right, I am going to recognize, you both are recognizing, you know, Spirit is recognizing you. You both are recognizing each other. You both are recognizing what this relationship is, what it needs to be, and that there is a service. You both feel good when you're servicing others. So this is who you are. You both have choices, you know. You both made a choice. You both have a choice that you need to make, and it looks like the Divine Feminine has made her choice. She's holding on to that one, okay? She's made her choice, and the Divine Masculine, her choice is you. So guys, I want you to have a great weekend. This is one of those super Christian holiday weekends, so if you hanging out with Jesus and them this weekend, no disrespect, enjoy. If you guys are hiding eggs, you know, make sure your kids don't step on the eggs, and everybody keep a safe distance from each other. Always show each other love. I'm Mystic Mama Divine Healing. I offer readings. If you are interested in a reading, you could reach me at mysticmamadivinehealing@gmail.com. What else? And I think that's about it for now. I will be uploading. I'm going to start all day after I go get me a little bite of lunch, and I will be uploading horoscopes for the month of April. So look for those. Please like the video and subscribe. And I send you guys love and light. Peace. And my love for you, the air I breathe. It is what it is.